Alright friends, in sense with the topic, again we'll discuss a very interesting concept and that is how to convert products cart page which is HTML to a React component file. Let's go back to editor. So far inside this course, we had done lots of conversions. If I go back to browser, so here we have the landing page, products page, and whenever if I click on any of the product, so here we have single products page. Now this time inside this video we have to work over the conversion of cart HTML to carts component. So if I click on this menu item, now we can see that this cart page is right now is empty with this static message. So to create this layout, what I will do, simply just go back first to this GitHub repository called github.com/OWT hub. Then go to repositories, click on this repository is called HTML like headless to HTML files. Just click into it. Then inside this files list, we'll see a file called cart.html. And now here we can see that here we have the complete HTML, what basically we have to convert from HTML to a React component. So first thing first, what I will do, simply let's copy all the code copied, then go to VS Code, go to SRC folder, pages folder, and here we have our cart component. So right now we can see that here we have the static message. So let's remove this h1 tag. Now next after this, let's paste all those HTML code what we have copied from GitHub repository, and then after let's do some formatting. So I will select all this HTML code. Let's do so successfully formatted. Then after let's remove some HTML comment lines. So from here and from here. Now let's open this div tag, and inside this div tag also we can see some additional comment lines. So let's remove this one, and this one. Now next after this we have to replace this class keyword because to pass our CSS class is not the keyword. Instead we have to use class name. So what I will do, simply select class equals to double quotes control C control H, and I want to replace with this class name. Let's click on this icon. Now successfully all these classes now replaced with this class name. Now here, if I go to this HTML code, now we can see that here we have the tr tag, and inside this tr tag, here we have the products information. Like here we have the product image. We can see inside this first td, then we have the product name, product price, product quantity, and an action button. So what we can do for these, because as we can see that inside this first td, we have to link our product image. But for the time being, if I go into this public folder, now we can see that here we have the product image. So what basically I will do, I'll go and link this image file with this image tag. So here, let's create a state variable. So const, let's say products. Then I'll call the state manager, let's say set products, and initially it will contain an empty array. Now next after this, I'll use the concept of use effect hook method, and here let's pass dependency of blank array, and here let's say set products, and inside this I will pass some object. Now in this object we have to pass some product properties. So as we can see that according to this layout, according to this tabular format, we want the informations of product like product image, product name, product price, product quantity. So what I will do, simply it's an array. We can see that initially it is initialized with a blank array. Now by using this state manager, simply array of object will store inside this variable. So here this is all about the data of products. So first thing first, this is product image, and here we have some product image name, then after product name, or we can call it as product title. So let's say product one, then we want the value something called product price. So it will be price, and inside this price let's pass a value equals to 40. Now next we want one more property, and that is equals to quantity. So here it will be quantity. Let's pass the two value. So successfully here we have the first object which is containing all about the information of product. Now let's copy this object value. Let's put comma, add one more product and one more product. Now let's change the value. So here will be product number 2 and product number 3. Let's say price equals to 60 and let's say 30. Quantity, let's say 1 here, and here we have the 3 value. Now successfully inside this state variable called products, now here we have array of object values. Now next, what we have to do, we have to go and iterate over each object of this array and we have to render inside this t body with the help of this tr. So what I will do simply, let's pass our expression that is curly pairs, and here it will be products. By using this map function, I will iterate over each single object which is containing all about single product information. So single product index, and I want to wrap all these informations like here what we have inside each of the object. So all these values I want to bind with this tr html. So let's cut this complete html. Then I will go right here and simply paste all these code, or simply press enter first, and then after here we have the tr. Now simply we have to iterate over each single object, and instead of this static value I want to wrap with the values of each object. So here we have the product image. So let's remove this double quotes and the file name, use expression single product dot image. Then here we have the product name. So expression single product dot title. Now here we have the product price. So curly pairs single product dot price. And here we have the quantity. So curly pairs single product dot quantity. Now if I save all these changes, let's go back to browser. And here I think we have some error. So I will go and inspect, go to console tab, and we can see that each child in list should have a unique key prop. So for that, let's go inside this tr tag. Let's copy this index, add a key prop, and pass it here. Save these changes. And one more thing, here we have the width equals to 50 pixel. So instead of passing inline css, I'll use an object value. So let's say width equals to, and this is equals to 50 pixel. Save these changes, and now we can see that if I go and reload, so no error inside this console. Now here we have the cart layout. Right now we can see that image is missing, and also here we have the static price. But later on, when we go and do our functionality implementation, so at that time we have to replace this static value with the dynamic price of each product multiplication with the quantity value. Now next after this we have to work over a few things more, that is all about this missing image and also about redirection on click of this checkout to checkout page. So first thing first, for this missing image, what we can do, as we know that here inside this public folder, here we have an image file called washing machine-2.jpg. So for that, what I will do, simply I will go here and this image, like right here, if I pass, let's say public forward slash, and if I type, let's say washing machine hyphen 2.jpg, if I save, if I go here, and now you can see that image is available. Now in the same pattern, what I will do, I will copy this image file name, then I will go here and replace with this no data with our image file. Save these changes, and now you can see that the missing image now fixed, and these images right now is coming from public folder. One more thing, now if I go to the development server, and here we can see that here we have some warning inside our console that what the image, what basically we are using from public folder. So the best option, like here, what the images we are using from this public folder, the best way to use that, simply we have to we have to move this file from public folder to this assets folder of src. So it's better to link all these images what we are using right now from public folder. All these images must be used from this src folder. So how to fix? Simply let's open this assets folder. Then I will go and move this file to this, and here now we can see that our image file now moved from public to assets folder. Here is the assets folder. Now next, instead of public, simply write src. Let's copy src and src. And one more thing, that this image washing machine -2.jpg is not coming from this src. Instead, it is also coming from this assets folder. So it means after going into src, also we have to go into this assets folder. Let's copy, paste here, and paste here. Save these changes. Let's go back to browser. And now we can see that here successfully we are getting these images now this time from src folder and assets folder. But in this case, now we have moved our product image from this public folder to this assets folder. So hopefully our product component and single product component will not work to import this file from public folder. So why basically I am telling, if I go into this product component, so go into pages. Let's open product component. So here we can see that this image, what basically we are importing from this public folder, and this time this image file is not available. So if I go click on this products component, and if I hard reload, and now we can see that failed to resolve import because this image is not available inside this public folder. So what basically we have to do, simply let's remove this import line from here. And product image, what basically we have used here, let's remove double quotes. So we have to go into src folder, assets folder, and here we have the file name called washing machine hyphen 2.jpg. Now let's copy this image file, go here. Here we have one more. Let's copy and replace. Save all these changes. Now if I go and reload, and now we can see that again this time we are getting the same error inside a single product component. So what basically we have to do, let's open our single product component. Let's remove first this import line, and here we have our product image. Let's go and paste the same path, but in this file again we'll have the same error. Save these changes, and our product component is working because this file this time is coming from src folder. But if I click on this product name, now we can see that product image is missing. Why it is missing? So if I go and inspect, so if I hover this src, now look at here that this is finding the product image inside product folder inside src folder. But as we know that there is no product folder, actually this image is coming from src folder. So what we have to do, let's go here, add two dots and forward slash, save these changes, and now we can see that there is no error inside console, and also landing page is working fine. Product page is also working fine. Single product page is also working fine. And here we have the cart page. And now inside this cart page, here we have the product images, product name, product price, and product quantity. Now next we have to work over one more function over this page, and that is all about redirection. Whenever if I click on this checkout, it will go into a checkout component. So if I go and open this tab into duplicate tab, and instead of cart, if I type checkout, so here we have the page. So I want to open this component file, I want to open this page on click of this checkout button. Let's go back to editor, and if I go into this cart component, let's go and close. So here we have the checkout button. So on click, let's say handle, or simply go to checkout page. Let's copy. Then I will go here. Let's say const, go to checkout page. And here I'll use navigate. So first thing first, we have to import. So import use navigate. This is from React Router DOM, and here before using navigate, let's go and let's say const navigate equals to use navigate. Let's copy this navigate. Then I will go here. It will be navigate, and here inside parenthesis, simply we have to go into our checkout page. Save these changes. So if I go, let's reload, click on this button, and now you can see that successfully from this cards page, now we are going to this checkout page. So in the next video, we have to work over this checkout component so that instead of this static message, we'll have some layout where we can pass some additional informations of our shipping address values. So far inside this whole course, now we have step by step all these layouts of this landing page, single product page, and part page. So for this interesting course, interesting video, please hit the like button, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Now let's meet to our next amazing video. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.